I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees.
Welcome, I'm sdkelley. Keep watching to see how I made the spring heart topiary out of items from Dollar Tree and Walmart.
I like it in a glade. The shelter they provide means that I can hide.
I have these two red foam hearts I'll be gluing back to back, some green burlap ribbon, some moss sheets from Dollar Tree, and some larger ones that I picked up at Walmart before I knew Dollar Tree even had them. However, they are made differently, and I found that the ones from Walmart actually ended up being easier to work with, but I still ended up using the ones from Dollar Tree as well.
I wanna be near trees. I wanna be near trees. If it's just myself that I have to please, I wanna be near trees. I find my comfort there, in the open air. The birds, the bees, the gentle breeze, I wanna be near trees.
Because my video, which is homemade, represents real life crafting of the real world, I put this dowel in, and I realized later that I didn't have to. Sometimes I do like to show some trial and error to show that crafting is always a learning experience. It was really pointless to put that dowel in right now. However, when I cover this part up, I'm going to still leave an open space so that I can do that later. I couldn't really find the same green color as the moss, but this will work better than red glitter showing through if there are any holes or gaps or anything, but I'm going to cover it all as best I can. Already when I go over it with the moss, I also had to readjust this some, and I tightened it up where I could, but I wasn't too worried because it was going to be pressed and glued down and covered with the moss ultimately anyway.
I wanna know that roots are beneath my boots. I wanna be near trees.
I took a look at Dollar Tree's moss sheets first, and they look like they wouldn't be as flexible to go around this part. So then I looked at the Walmart's version of these moss sheets, and they were on like a grid or mesh or anything like that. It was pretty soft and pliable. There was no stiff surface underneath. So I found for this project it was easier to work with. However, there wasn't very much in the package as it seemed. I ended up using both packages from Walmart and one of the Dollar Tree sheet moss for the heart, and then I had to use the second from Dollar Tree to fill in the bottom where I planted it. This is my first project ever where I'm hot gluing moss to anything, so I haven't tried using moss out of the bag to know if it's cheaper or not. Maybe some of you could let me know in the comments below if you've tried it already. The moss from the Dollar Tree was actually kind of loose. It wasn't even on that mesh sheet to begin with, so it just crumbled right off, which actually ended up working like it would be moss from out of the bag. I just went around and filled in the holes. I ended up using the dowel to actually help me press the moss onto the heart so I wouldn't burn my fingers. Now I'm putting this rope, I'm using this decorative rope from Dollar Tree. I'm not gluing both ends, but I'm gluing it down the middle of the rope. I'm leaving the ends of each side of the rope loose because I'm going to create some roots and some branches from it. I wanted this heart-shaped topiary to have like a whimsical and vine-like appeal to it. I also didn't mind that the rope was picking up a little bit of moss. I actually wanted it to fill in some of the cracks in the rope. I unraveled some of the rope ends and some of the rope pieces as well to give it more of the look I was going for. For a smoother look, I cut the ends at an angle and made them more tapered so that they look like they're going into the topiary, and this worked for the root section as well. The glue inside the ropes helped it to stabilize it around the dowel and provides a lot of structural support. And it also makes it just look a little bit nicer. It makes it look a little bit more realistic. I'm taking some watered down brown paint and I'm just pouring it on there and letting it seep through. And I'm going to agitate it a little bit with a stiff paintbrush. And this will give it a more realistic effect even further. I'm trimming the ends off of some baby breast flower that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to keep these stems actually that I was just pointing to there, because I can put those in my fake succulent plant arrangements. But I wanted the leaves and just the floral part of these stems. And I'm mainly focusing on the front. I used up 2 bouquets. I'm also glad to know that my city recycles all types of plastic in some areas, and I have a place to take these stems to if I don't use them. But fortunately, I do have a use for them. I really like to try to keep my crafting as green as possible, but sometimes the nature of crafting, I don't know that it is always possible. But I like to do what I can to reduce waste and to also come up with pretty stuff at the same time. I don't have any circular floral foam, so I'm going to use these 2 square pieces. It's after midnight, so it's not like I can just run out to Dollar Tree and go get some. I surrounded the foam with some Easter basket type of grass to hold it in place. And I'm going to use the rest of this moss in the second package and the rest of the second bouquet to fill in the bottom. This is just one of those flower and garden galvanized buckets from Dollar Tree, and I love these. They work out so great for a lot of my floral projects. I really like the way this turned out, and I might even put some birds on it or fairy lights. I don't know yet. What do you think? Leave me a comment below. Once again, I am SD Kelly, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and give it a big thumbs up if you did. Also, I hope you will subscribe to my channel because I have many more great ideas to share with you. If you're interested in following me on social media or contacting me, I'll put those links in the description below. I thank you for watching, and bye for now.